Hi guys, and welcome back to my videos. RBD here, and helping you to navigate your way through YouTube until you get to monetization and avoiding all the pitfalls that all the small YouTube creators get themselves into. And after all the hard work and due diligence and you're ready for monetization, YouTube turn around and say, "No sir, I don't think we can give you any monetization because you have violated the terms and rules and regulations of 1.2, 1.7, and then it's like, what the hell are these guys talking about? Well, I'm here, I'm going to try to guide you as best as I can. Today, we're going to talk about copyright. What is a copyright? What is not a copyright? It's simple and it's not as simple as you think it is, but I'm going to make it as simple as possible so that I can even understand it myself, correct? Here we go. What is not a copyright? I'll tell you what's not a copyright. You see this Apple iPhone? It's an Apple iPhone 8. And I'm going to do a review of it. And I am going to talk about it, the pros and cons. I'm not going to degrade it. I mean, we all know that Apple have good products. But then so do Samsung. So I can do a review between Samsung. I can't really do the review on the Samsung because I'm actually recording into my Samsung. But I can say Samsung versus iPhone, right? No problem. No copyright, no nothing. Great stuff. I want to talk about, I'm doing free advertising for people right now. Ferrero Rocher, what a great box of chocolates this is. Good stuff. Yeah, I know. No copyright. I bought the box of chocolates. I'm going to eat the box of chocolates. So you know what? Ferrero Rocher. I mean, I'm not even getting paid by Ferrero Rocher, but it's a good box of chocolates. No copyright there. No copyright on these two. No copyright behind me. It's my house. It's my domain. I own everything. Well, sort of. The bank owns most of it. So that's not a copyright. Now, here's the situation. If I turn around and I start talking about this iPhone, and I start talking about the company, and I start saying, Apple is this, Apple is that, blah, 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 blah. And you know what? You're saying, man, this guy is bad-mouthing Apple. Apple turn around, they come in and say, oh yeah, don't like this one. This is bad publicity for us. Can they put a copyright strike on me? Well, they can ask me to take it down, but I'm not going to because it's not a copyright strike. It's a bad review, but they don't have the power for me to take my actual video down. Just like if I turned around and said, Ferrero Rocher is a piece of beep, which is not. They could turn around and say, listen, that's bad publicity for us. Let's get our legal department, get him to send him an email and say, take it down. Otherwise, we're coming after you. Again, they can't. So anyway, I hope that's simple. No copyright strike here. No copyright strike there. Doesn't matter how bad the review is or how good the review is. There's no copyright strikes on this kind of stuff. So you're saying, well, give me an example of a copyright strike. I'll give you a couple of examples of a copyright strike. So what's a copyright strike? Well, let's make it very simple. Let's talk about what gets most copyright strikes, and that's probably music videos. So let's just say I'm recording this video right now and I put on, I don't know, Hotel California in the background. And it's my background music and you can hear it nice and clearly. And people say, hey man, that's a Hotel California by the Eagles. Correct. Now, me talking about the Eagles and what a great song that Hotel California song was, there's no copyright on that. But the actual song itself, I don't own the rights to. So if I haven't paid to use those rights, I cannot legally use them. Now, can I get away with them? Yeah, I can get away with them until somebody basically turns around and says, and that's somebody probably from the music industry that's related to basically dealing with copyright, say, okay, there's a YouTube channel, RBD's YouTube channel, they just used Hotel California. They basically tell me to take that down. So they'll basically contact YouTube and say, listen, they'll make a complaint to YouTube and say, you need to remove this music from this video. And YouTube will say, copyright strike, RBD, copyright strike. And it's like, oh, I didn't know. Well, that's why I'm here, to tell you guys, don't make that mistake. I know it's hard. It's like, you know, seriously, well, what music can I put on? Like, do I just go to my keyboard and make some ding 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 music in the background. So a music video like the Eagles. But when you get that monetization, you have to be very, very careful. That's basically a copyright strike. Remember, this is not a copyright strike, but me having the Eagles music playing in my video is, I'm not going to play it because I'm going to get a copyright strike one day too. So I'm just giving you an example. And when you see a copyright strike on YouTube, it's going to be something like this. Say, I'm just going to read this off my laptop so it's just a lot faster and easier for you guys. A copyright owner has asked us to take down your video because they believe it contains material that violates their copyright. And then as a result, YouTube will say, your video was removed from YouTube, your channel received a strike, and if you get 3 copyright strikes, your account along with any associated channels will be subject to termination. And that's it. Say, you know what, you can do a couple of things. You can do nothing and the strike expires after 90 days as long as you complete the copyright school. You can request retraction, submit counter notification. Deleting the video will not remove the strike. Remember that. Deleting the video will not remove the strike. Wow. That's serious stuff, eh? That's why we have to talk about this stuff. And there's a lot of people out there that want their piece of the pie. We'll talk about it in the next video. So now we know what a copyright is and what a non-copyright is. And it was pretty simple explanation, but I hope you got the gist of it. Next episode, we'll get a bit more serious and we'll look at a few copyright strikes and how people dealt with them. Until the next one, have a great day. Bye.